Hello book besties, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ash and you are watching Smokedshelves. Hello friends, welcome back to another video. I am going to try to keep this as short and casual as I can. I am here today to bring you my Animal Crossing readathon TBR hosted by Saima and Cosette, my lovely friends over in the Bookstore world. Yeah, I don't have too much to say on the intro. I guess I'll just give a gist of the basic readathon rundown. It started on the 1st. I'm filming this on the 4th, so I haven't actually started the readathon myself. And this will not be going up until Tuesday the 7th or 8th, so I'm a little behind. Hopefully I'll have read something that I pick out by then, at least. Yes, it's running from the 1st to April 15th, so a month and a half of reading. If you don't know the basic gist of Animal Crossing New Horizons, it is the game where you basically are dropped on a deserted island and is your goal and your job really to bring it to a magnificent place to live, and you're trying to bring residents to your island and just grow a community. And yeah, so the goal of this readathon is to do prompts to collect islanders and basically fill up your island. I think that's the basic gist of it. I will leave all the info below like I did in my last video with all the Discord information, the blog post, the Twitter page, all of that, because that obviously explains it a lot better than I did. I have not really looked at the prompts at all. I have no idea what villagers I want on my island yet, so I am going to honestly do this with you. I have so much to do to figure out, so we're gonna do this together. We're gonna figure it out. Like I said, that's why I'm trying to make it as quick as possible, but I am one indecisive person. And I also just don't know what villagers I want, so I'm gonna have to look up a list of villagers. I have some ideas on what I want to do for my prompts per se, but I have to pick people as well. I won't be picking prompts by people per se, but also I will, but also I won't. You'll see as we go. I will try to do all 10 prompts for 10 unique villagers, like 10 unique prompts, but no guarantees. I mean, I could probably do 10 books in a month and a half. I think it's doable. I have a screen recording that will be going, so if you see me looking down, obviously it's because my laptop is down here, and I am going to just go through the process of picking my TBR with you. I figured that would be a fun way to go about doing this rather than just me telling you what I'm reading, telling you the prompts. I figured let's choose stuff together. Yeah, let's figure out everything together. So I'm gonna pop myself in one corner or something, and we are gonna get started on this. So I have a screen recording going. So I was just reading through it, seeing the general gist of the rules, just making sure I had it all right. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start by doing one of each prompt. I believe there's like one of each type of villager. So I believe there's 6 types. So we're gonna pick one from each type, and then I think after that, I might go and look at a list of villagers and pick specific villagers. There's a few that I'm kind of having in mind that I already know I want, but for the most part, I don't have a lot of favorite villagers. My favorite Animal Crossing character is Celeste, and she's an NPC, so she's on a different section of prompts anyways. I might try to fulfill her prompt. If I can double up, that'd be nice. I'm not trying to read any extra prompts. And there's no way I can do more than 10 books this month and next month. But yeah, so let's start with Cranky. We have read a book based off of a true story, read a classic, read a first-person POV, read a historical fiction novel, read a new adult book, read an autobiography memoir, and read an underrated book. I'm trying to see. I have some library holds that I want to see if this, I can't remember, this is in first person. So, nope, that's not first person. So, never mind on that. Oh, is this one first person? Just checking all of my books here. This is first person. Yes, okay. So, I will start by picking that. I'm not telling you the book yet. You'll see it when I see it. So our first option is for Cranky. We're doing read a first person POV. So that's prompt 1. I'm gonna put that as 1. So that's our Cranky prompt. That's our first prompt. We've got Jock now. So Jock, there is read a book centered around sports, read a book in the morning, read a book on your backlist. I have plenty of those. Read a character-driven book, read a long book over 500 pages, read a self-help or improvement book, read a self-published or indie press book. The book I just picked is self-published, but I don't want to double up on prompts just yet. I have this not gonna hit over 500. I'm not trying to read a long book. I could do backlist, but all my like really backlist books are at home, so that doesn't really work either. I have sports. Do I have more sports books? I can't really read a book in the morning. I have class in the mornings, so I could really do easily something from my Kindle Unlimited. I'm sure. I mean, they're all like self-pub. So I'm thinking that might be the move, to do a romance through my Kindle Unlimited for that one. Don't know what yet. I will look through my KU in a second. Okay, so lazy. Read a book where dreams are important, prominent. Read a comic, graphic novel. Read a slow-paced book. Read a comfort read. Oh, reread a comfort read. I don't have any comfort reads here to read, but what I could do, I mean, I read all my books in bed, so that's kind of cop-out, so I'm not doing that. I'm thinking read a comic or a graphic novel, just to keep it easy on me. I'll figure that out. Lazy. Okay, read a comic or graphic novel. That will be my third prompt. After that, we have normals, which is read a book within a book, read a book about reading, or read a book where a library is prominently featured that you think will be a favorite, read a book with high ratings, read a debut book, read a fairy tale retelling. Do I have any of those with me? No. Read a book that you have to read for school. Articles. No. Oh, reread a book you have to read for school. Nah. And then reread your favorite novel. If I could, I would. If I could, I would. My favorite ones are at home. So I'm thinking, what do I have on library hold either? Read a book that I think will be a favorite. I could do that. I have options for that one. I'm gonna do that, I think. I think I have a good option for that one, and I'm not gonna say it yet. Again, most of my books are coming from what I have here option-wise, and then yeah, read a book that you think will be a favorite. So that's that. Next we have Peppy, and for that, let's see. What are the options? Read a bestseller, read a book about or with a fictional celebrity, read a book with art in it, read a book by your favorite author, read a fantasy, read a lighthearted fun book, read a short book novella. I'm thinking I might end up pulling 2 from this one already because I already recognize a couple that I want, but I'm gonna do read a fantasy, and I have a book with me here that is definitely a fantasy and I need to read. It's a library hold. I'm just putting my other reading plans into this readathon to make it easier on myself. And then I think I'm just gonna put it down already because I already have plans for this one. And then it's what, read a short book novella. 6. So sisterly, we have read a beach read. Oh, I wish I had beach read on me. I would have just read that, even though I've read it before. Read a book about family or spanning different generations. Read a book that takes place at a party. Read a book with strong friendships. Read a book with strong sibling relationships. Read a heist book. Read a mystery thriller. I'm wondering if that counts. I have an option, I think. Beach read seems so tempting though. I just want something lighthearted. I think I'm gonna go with that. I'll have to figure out what I end up reading, but it's romance for sure. Smoke, we have read a book recommended by a celebrity you admire. Read a book with beautiful prose. Read a book with your favorite trope. Read a dark academia book. Read a romance novel. Read a translated work. Read a coming of age story. Okay, I'm definitely doing read a dark academia book. I have a book that I will be picking up soon that I know is dark academia, and I want to put another romance novel kind of on here really badly. Is that should I put another romance book? Yeah. I'm an easy human. Okay, last prompt, Snooty. Let's see what Snooty has. Give an author a second chance. Read a book released between 2020 and 2022. Read a book by a celebrity, online persona, or influencer. Read a book that has or is getting a film. Read a book with third-person POV. Read a book with an item of clothing or accessory on the cover. Read an adult book. I think it's really a second chance if it's your 4th book reading this and it's a series you're just kind of reading to get to a specific point in the series because you keep seeing it on TikTok. Yeah, I'll count it. Just, we're counting it. We're counting it. I'm sorry. Okay, so let's actually put books into these prompts. So I have 10 books. I didn't expect that to work out so perfectly, but here we are. So read a book for first person POV. I have it on me. I'm reading Running Wild by K.A. Tucker. I've been waiting for this book for a long time, and I am so glad I finally got it. I'm so happy. I'm so excited. It also has one of my favorite tropes, enemies, rivals type situation. Actually, that's better plot than I was expecting, but these books are very weirdly bound. So that is definitely the first book that I'm choosing to read for Read a First Person POV. For Read a Self Pub, Indie Pub, I'm gonna check my KU right now. Let's go on my iPad. Library. Okay, let's see. What do I have on KU? Oh, probably should have gotten some of my arcs done too. Oh well. So my thought was for Read a Self Pub book, I was thinking of doing Guild. But now I'm thinking Marriage for One. But I probably could do Marriage for One for romance. So I'm gonna do Guild. Guild by Ryan Kennedy. That whole series looks so good. I know it has a lot of love for it. So yeah, I'm excited. Read a comic or graphic novel. I'm honestly not sure about this one yet. I might change this prompt actually, just knowing that it's difficult for me to get comics right now. I'm not sure where I want to go with this. Oh, hold on. Am I misremembering this cover? I'm not. Please tell me food is important. Yes. Okay. okay. I'm not sure how much this fits it, but I have an arc for the Trumped list. So I'm actually switching this out and making it read a book centered around food. And I'm gonna read my arc for the Charmed list. It is by Julie Eve. Okay, lovely. That works. It literally says it in it. It says cupcakes and tea. I don't know how much that's actually like involved in the book, but I'm counting it. It's also on the cover of like a boba, which I have a boba currently, and cupcakes, so perfect choice, I think. And then read a book that I think will be a favorite. I have a library hold of The X List. The X List? Yeah, the one by Rachel and Solomon. So that is my choice for that one. I read We Can't Keep Meeting Like This, and I really enjoyed it. I gave it, I think, a 4 stars last summer or something, and I think adult romance might be where I need to go with her. I think I will really like it. I really do hope I like it. So, fingers crossed that this becomes a new favorite of mine. So we have Read a Fantasy for Peppy, and that is going to be The Yellow Cage by Lynette Nani. I have this library hold and I need to read it, and I extended my hold on it, but I still need to read it soon. So that is my choice for fantasy. That's an easy pick on my part. And then for the next one, I have read a short book or novella. This one I'm going with Fracture Me. It's the second novella in the Shatter Me series. I'm getting the third one from the library, which is gonna spoil another one down below. But I'm getting the third one from the library soon. I just put a hold on it because I at least need to finish the first trilogy. My friend says you can stop there. It's one of their favorite series, so they said you can stop there. So I'm gonna try it. We're gonna see how I feel. But before I go there, I want to read the novella before it. So that is why that is being put there. I will suffer through it. But that actually puts me down here. I'll just enter that in. It's gonna be Ignite Me. Those two books are both gonna be on my TBR in this next month. Didn't expect that to happen so soon. Read a beach read. So what do I think is a nice, happy book that I can just pick up right now? Because that'd be nice. Something romancy. I'm tempted to see what I have on Scribd, because I do have some romancy type things, and it'd be nice to put a couple audiobooks into this at some point. So let's look at my Scribd. When I told you that we were deciding everything together, I really meant it, y'all. Oh, yeah, I'll take it. I think that counts. Yeah, let's do that. I am gonna read Count Your Lucky Stars by Alexandra Bellafiore. I've recently read the second one, It's Not Written in the Stars. What is the second one? Oh, I'm blanking, but that series. And I kind of just want to finish up that trilogy. So this puts a audiobook on my readathon, which is nice because it's not all physical books. There's no way. But that is nice to have. And I would say it's a beach read. I know it's in Seattle, but I feel like those books are very like, you could read them on the beach. Do you? I think so. So yeah, that's book 8 totally. For Read a Dark Academia book, I am going to pick up this weekend. So by the time this video comes out, I'm going to pick up The Atlas 6 by Olivia Blake from Waterstones, because that edition looks stunning. And you know what? This just gives me an excuse to. And as far as I'm aware, it is a Dark Academia book where 6 of them are rivaling it out to get into this prestigious academy or something. Yeah, that's very Dark Academic to me. There are secrets, there's a bunch of stuff, and it just looks really good. And then finally, let's do a romance book. Let's add in a romance book. I am thinking I have some stuff from Olivia Dade that I can listen to. I have Talia Hibbert I can listen to. What's the shortest one that I have? Nope, don't actually start it. Oh my god. Oh man. I think I'll have to do The Roommate Risk by Talia Hibbert. I recently read the Brown Sister trilogies and really adored it, and I just want to keep reading from her. So yeah. What else is there to say? Those are my 10 prompts with books picked out. Let's figure out villagers. So I'm thinking Kabuki. That's a cool name. I do love that. Maybe I'll take him. Yeah, I dig it. Wait, Genji? I love Genji. I want him. He is a jock. Yes, that makes sense. I should know that. He's on my island. Okay, easy money. Easy money. I love the deer so much. Oh, Bow. Boo? What is he? He's lazy. Yes. Bow, right? Just me for 5 minutes going bow. Bew. That's the, oh god. Okay, we're done. Who, oh god. Fauna? Is it Fauna? Yeah, Fauna. I was looking to see if I can get Fauna. She is a deer. What type is she? She's a normal. So let's put her in my normal. Fauna is definitely one of them. She's a cutie. She's a deer. Oh. Who's on my island? I want her. And Anacotti. Please tell me she's not normal. She's in Peppy. Yes. She's such a cutie. I love her. Wait, is Maddie Peppy? Yes. I'm taking Maddie. Pashmina, that's a name. I love her. I want her. She's sisterly. You know, just a vibe. Do I want also on Cell? I love the deer. Okay, can you blame me? What is Cell? He's smug. I want to do that so badly. I'm doing it. I'm filling my island with just deer. I think I have Zell on my island currently. I mean, if he's still there, I've not played in so long. Okay, let me see what Marshall is, because I do like him. Marshall is smug. Do I have more smug? I do. I'll take him. Oh, I want Freya. If I can get Freya. Please, Freya. Snooty? Yes, Freya. Yes. Let's go. Okay, that is all 10 villagers assigned to prompts, assigned to books. Let's just do a basic rundown, a very quick rundown of all the prompts one more time, with books assigned to them, with their animal villagers, and then afterwards I will pop up the finished graphic that I have made with everything put into it. And then additionally, I would like to do the prompt for Celeste. So let's see what her prompt is. Her prompt is read a book late at night. Perfect, because that's when I only do my reading. So easy money. I'll get Celeste on my island many times over. I will probably also do KK Slider because he's an audiobook, listen to an audiobook. Daisy May is read a book you pre-ordered. I didn't technically pre-order this, but I also did, if that makes sense. I had to wait till it was available for me to get without paying exorbitant amounts of money. So if I want that as well, yeah, things like that. A lot of these overlap, so if I want NPCs on my island, they're gonna just be roaming around. But yes, let's go through it one more time. So for my cranky prompt, I have read a first person POV, and I chose Kabuki for that. And with that, I am reading Running Wild by K.A. Tucker. That is my first prompt, my first villager. Bam, done. After that, I have read a self-published or indie press book, and I chose Genji for that. I will be reading Guild by Ryan Kennedy for that. After that, I have my lazy prompt, which I chose read a book centered around food. I am picking Bo, and I will be reading my arc of The Charmed List by Julie Abe. I hope it has a lot of food. I know it has some, but I really do hope it's centered around food. After that, I have for my normals prompt, I have read a book you think will be a favorite, and I chose Fauna for that. And I will be reading The X List by Rachel Lynn Solomon. For Peppy, I have 2 prompts. The first prompt is Read a Fantasy, which I chose Anacotti for, and I will be reading The Gilded Cage by Lynette Notting for that. And then the second prompt I have for Peppy, I have read a short book or novella. I chose Maddie for that, and I will be reading Fracture Me by Tahira Mafi. It is the second novella in that series. After that, I have my sisterly prompt, which is Read a Beach Read, and I chose Pashmina for that. For that book, I will be reading / listening to the audiobook of Count Your Lucky Stars by Alexandria Bellafiore. For Smug, I have 2 prompts. I chose read a dark academia book, and for that prompt I have Zell going with it, and for that one I will be reading when I pick it up this weekend. Well, soon, but when I pick it up I will have a physical copy to share. The Atlas 6 by Olive Blake. For my second Smug prompt, I have read a romance book, which I picked up Marshall for, and for that one I will be reading / listening to the audiobook of The Roommate Risk by Dahlia Hibbert. And for my final prompt, my final villager, and my final villager type, Snooty, I have given author a second chance, and in this case it's like 4th chance. My villager is Freya. I will be reading Ignite Me by Tahira Mafi. So those are everything. We've done it all. We've gone from the beginning to the end, figuring it all out together. And I will, like I said, pop up that finished graphic here. Yeah, I'm really excited. I think it's doable having a couple of audiobooks, like a shorter book and a few longer books of different genres, but also a lot of romance because I'm in the mood and I think it'll be quick. And yeah, I'm really excited for this. I once again want to thank Cosette and Seema. They've done a wonderful job and I'm very excited to be participating in it. I hope you decide to maybe participate in this. Maybe this inspired you to join. If it did, like I said, everything will be linked below. But yeah, let's wrap this up. If you like this video, please give this video a big fat like down below. Comment down below if you are participating. What islanders have you picked, or like which ones are you really striving for? Do we have any shared islanders? Do you play Animal Crossing? I do. It's been a long time, but I do play it. Maybe I'll pick it back up this month. I'd have my Switch on me, so who knows? But let me know if you're participating. I do hope you do participate. Like I said, they put a lot of effort into it. And finally, if you like my content, please, please, please consider subscribing. It would mean the absolute world to me if you did. I really do hope you choose to stick around. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.